Welcome, guys. It's King Gunner, and I'm here with Byrd and Lizzy. And we are here for the Royal Rumble 2014 prediction show or I'm going to play the whole fucking thing. Anyways, with that being said, before we get started on the predictions, I do want to say that the Royal Rumble is my personal favorite pay-per-view of all time. It's always been my favorite pay-per-view. I liked it when they did the 40-man Royal Rumble. I wish they would just do that every year with the roster growing every year. It should be 40 men. This year...
Give most of the guys a shot in the locker room.
Yeah, I do think they do. And, I just think they should go forward with it and try to make the Rumble the best match of all, period, of the entire year. Because in my opinion, it already is.
Yeah.
And the Royal Rumble has just always been...
Yeah, you can see legends come back. You can see people that weren't legends, but were exciting people that brought in money. Like, I saw Godfather last year. Yeah. We saw some big guys last year.
One thing I want to note is, last night, Wade Barrett did a tweet. And it said that he has given up his spot in the Royal Rumble to a legend. He said the only hint he'll give is voodoo. To me, that says Papa Shango, a.k.a. the Godfather, a.k.a. Kama, same guy. So I believe that Wade Barrett's given his Royal Rumble spot up to the Godfather. That's what I believe. And we'll find out for sure tonight, but I definitely I think that's going to be the case. So what we're going to do is we're going to go with the first match on the card here. I don't know if this will be the first match. I believe it actually is the pre-show match. We have the Rhodes defending their tag team titles against the New Age Outlaws.
I personally think that I don't know if the Rhodes family will lose now because I do think they probably will face at WrestleMania. I just don't think they'll lose it yet. I think it'll be next pay-per-view.
I actually agree with you. I do believe we will see Cody Rhodes versus Goldust at WrestleMania. Mm-hmm. With that being the case, however, with them being a pre-show match, I don't see them losing the tag team titles on a pre-show.
I mean, I've seen titles been lost on pre-shows, but
right.
I mean, it's just too early. I mean, not too early, but I'm saying it's just not the right time.
I think it'll come more like on a Raw or at the Elimination Chamber. I'm not quite sure they'll lose it tonight. So my official prediction is going to be the Rhodes. I think they're going to win it. It would be kind of cool to see the Outlaws do it. I could see them doing it and bringing the titles back to the Authority. That way they got the world title and the tag titles. Lizzy, what are your thoughts on the tag team title match?
Honestly, I can't see them doing it yet because, there's no indication that they're going to break up anytime soon. So, maybe tonight we'll start to see the split of the Rhodes brothers, but I don't think they're going to lose it yet.
So you got the Rhodes family.
I agree, and I can understand why you have that. And at the end of the day, it does make sense to me.
The New Age Outlaws are hot and all, but they're doing that on purpose to make you think, oh man, are they going to do it? Are they going to beat the Rhodes family? The New Age Outlaws getting their title back would be very good, but I think it'd be exciting. But they got them on a winning streak, so they'll think they'll beat the Rhodes family, but the Rhodes family will win.
I just think they're back because it's the 30th anniversary of WrestleMania.
Yeah.
I just can't see them. If they do get it, that'd be cool because.
Yeah, and then I think it'll be them in the Fatal 4-Way match, which.
I think if they do get it, they'll lose it at WrestleMania, but I don't think that this is the event they'll get it. I
think maybe they could do rivalry for the next month to the next pay-per-view,
right?
And then face again, and then they win this time.
Yeah.
And
then that's the split of the Rhodes.
Yeah, and they defend it at WrestleMania.
Yeah, and not just that, the tag team division has finally been heating up in the WWE, and Goldust and Cody Rhodes has been the best tag team. Period. They're not just the champs because they booked them that way. I do believe they've been the best performing tag team, them and the Usos over the past month. So I believe the Usos will actually walk away eventually, maybe at WrestleMania with the titles.
Yes.
But until then,
I hope they do.
Yeah.
They've been hot, man. They've beaten the Wyatts. They've beaten the Shield. They're on fire. And I personally like them anyways. They got good history behind them. Their family they've had some extremely good people in the WWE as family.
What I'd like to see is when Cody Rhodes wrestles Goldust, I'd like to see Dusty Rhodes be the special guest referee. In fact, later on, ladies and gentlemen that's watching this video, we will be doing, maybe not today, maybe tomorrow, a WrestleMania prediction video. Kind of my dream WrestleMania, what I think they should and would do. It's not the official WrestleMania prediction video, but it's kind of my dream WrestleMania 30 scenario, what I think they should do. I'm going to do that probably tomorrow.
You probably should do it after the Royal Rumble so you know exactly who's going where.
Yeah,
It would
absolutely.
make more sense to do it.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's what's going to happen. Obviously, we're going to watch the Rumble tonight and do a review on it tomorrow. So we'll be able to pretty much know what's going to happen at WrestleMania for the most part.
I love the Royal Rumble. It's my favorite pay-per-view.
Oh, absolutely.
I love it.
Absolutely.
It's
Yeah,
so unpredictable. I just get excited to see like what legends are gonna come back and who ultimately is gonna win.
Well, yeah, because a lot of legends that come back in the Royal Rumble match
And for the people,
you don't think maybe
that
they could be
match.
you could think maybe they could be at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
yeah.
So when legends come back, it's kind of interesting to see.
And in a future video, later on in this video, we will go more in depth into the Royal Rumble itself. But I also feel the same way. My problem is I'm not happy with people like Wade Barrett, who should be getting a push sitting out for the Godfather. Because Wade Barrett's a guy that, I don't think he'll win it, but I could believe him winning it. The Godfather, we all know, isn't winning the Royal Rumble. There's no way he's winning the Royal Rumble and getting a title shot at WrestleMania. Nobody. None of them legends are. Jake the Snake, if he's in it, he's not getting the WrestleMania shot. So it's just people that's cool to see in the Rumble, but we know aren't going to win the Rumble.
Yeah,
Whereas,
because last year the Godfather was in it last year, wasn't he?
yeah,
Well, then they'll just have
He got eliminated.
he got eliminated in like 3-4 seconds
yeah,
by I think I don't remember who
I
it
think it
was.
was Sheamus. I don't remember.
Someone eliminated
yeah.
him quickly.
He got eliminated. His hose hadn't even walked to the back yet. His music hadn't even stopped. I don't think so.
No, he got in the ring and the music was just stopping and he got eliminated.
Yep. Absolutely. This tag.
I got my pick right last year.
Yeah, Lizzy had her 2 picks last year was like John Cena and
I
think
The Undertaker,
and
John Cena, and Chris Jericho.
Absolutely.
And I got
I'll be back, guys.
This is not bad, but I'll tell you what. This tag team match, I do think, if they do this tag team match right, and the old timers are willing to take bumps, I think this tag team match could be one of the best matches on the card. The Rhodes brothers are known to steal the show. They have the ability to steal the show. And when it comes to the Outlaws, if the Outlaws can perform at their highest level, which I'm not necessarily sure that they can, they could possibly, this match could steal the show. The bottom line.
Yeah, I think New Age Outlaws, they're kind of older, but they could. I still think they can make a splash in the tag team division.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh man, getting my ass kicked right now as I'm trying to. And we got Goldust coming into the ring. Ah, and he's going after the Road Dogg. Beautiful elbow drop. Yeah, but if WrestleMania wasn't coming up, I wouldn't even want to see these guys split up. But I wouldn't mind seeing Goldust and Cody at WrestleMania. Like I said, if WrestleMania wasn't coming up, I'd say do not split these guys up. But there's not many WrestleManias Goldust has left.
Yeah.
So, and right now he's as hot as he's ever been. So you gotta.
Yeah, he's finally he's got, like, even when he was, people loved him, and people still love him, but, like, when he was huge back in the day, he didn't win many titles. He won.
He was Intercontinental title.
I know, I'm just saying, and he was, I read a stat, and it took him, like, 200 days after entering the WWE to win an actual title. He was, like, number 2 on the list for the longest time in WWE without a title starting off. So it's kind of him right now with Cody Rhodes. I think was a perfect idea to give him a good push.
Yeah.
Seeing it end would be kind of sad though, because who knows what Goldust will really do.
I think I don't know which one they would make the heel. That's the question. I mean, part of me thinks that with the new improved Goldust, they may go with him being the heel, and him wanting to prove that You know, he's still better than Cody, even with the age difference. And, you know, but then again, Cody may have an attitude that he wants to beat his big brother, who's the one that's gotten all the attention for years. So, I mean, I don't know which one they would make the heel.
Cody was a really good heel when he was with Damian Sandow.
Yeah, Cody was a good heel when he was with the Legacy. Cody Rhodes is a good heel.
Yeah, so him as a heel would be good too.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard to tell because Goldust.
Also, Goldust is a legend, so they may keep him as like the good guy that everyone wants to win. Because because this could be his last WrestleMania.
Oh man, I just got famous there. But I'm out of there. Billy Gunn almost took the titles from me. Goldust is fighting back.
I mean, yeah, Goldust had a title back in the day.
Yeah.
It took him forever to get it, and I mean, the fans loved him back in the day, so they got a lot of money from him. But it's still kind of,
believe it or not,
splitting up would be kind of weird.
Believe it or not, during my youth, people hated Goldust because they hated the whole gay agenda thing.
Oh yeah.
So you know, they thought that Goldust was, you know, people were more open back then about their dislike of gays. So it was
well, right now he's not doing it all weird gay stuff. He actually looks normal with that.
Right.
It just looks like someone wearing face paint to be an interesting character because you don't know what he's doing.
I agree.
So it's kind of, it's a lot. I like him now more than he was back in the day because he isn't on that kissing Jerry Lawler and stuff like that.
Yep, I agree. And he Goldust. This could be the end. This could be the end. No, the Road Dogg breaks it up. God damn it.
That ref took forever to start hitting.
He did. I love that punch that Goldust does.
I think he still does that.
Yeah, he does.
I think he just does the smack now, though.
That's what he's always done, for the most part.
You should probably tag him in Cody Rhodes.
I know how to play the game, but.
Well. And I just broke the fourth wall. Sorry me.
Oh, look at that! Bang!
Nice bulldog.
That used to be Dustin Rhodes' finishing move right there.
The bulldog.
Yep. Ah.
Mr. Bulldog broke it. Oh, Cody Rhodes off the rope.
Good move, Cody.
Suplex to Billy Gunn.
Yep, not bad. Look at the Road Dogg trying to cheat. Scumbag. That's why I just dropped you on your neck. Oh, I thought Billy Gunn was the damn legal man.
Yeah, adorable.
Oh, just busted him open right there. Let's go, Dust got plan.
Oh, I think it's a deep.
Oh,
nice.
With the right hand. Oh, Road Dogg.
Nice shoulder blow.
And Goldust goes outside for a quick breather.
Oh,
Cody Rhodes caught him.
him.
And we're seeing some
Ooh,
chops.
chop. That's good.
Seeing a nice neck breaker. Goldust is busted open. Road Dogg's busted open.
I could see the real thing be this intense too.
Yeah, I think the real match will be, I think the actual match itself will be a great match. Bam! That's going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. And we're going to see, like I said in my prediction, the tag team titles retained by Goldust and Cody Rhodes. I think it's definite. I think that's what's going to happen at the Rumble. No question about it.
Is the Shield in the Rumble this year?
Yep. Do you
Just
remember
making
the
sure.
promo
Yeah.
on Saturday
Yeah,
when
so they'll
Roman
probably
Reigns
split
was like, I'm the biggest star. Just gonna...
Yeah, the Shield's gonna break up in the Rumble.
We'll be getting to that shortly in the Rumble prediction.
Yep.
That was just the first prediction of the night, and that was our first match of the night in the pre-match show. We got Goldust. We got a huge card ahead of us. We got Bray Wyatt, Daniel Bryan. We got Brock Lesnar, Big Show. We have John Cena, Randy Orton, and we have the Rumble. So we got some big things coming up as this video proceeds. We'll take a small break as soon as this match is completely over, and then we'll go into the next match when we come back. Give me a chance to set that shit all up. But with that being said, that's what I think will happen at the end of the night. Those two guys standing tall, still tag team champions. I think that's exactly what we'll see. at the Royal Rumble tonight. But it will be a hell of a match. Just like in this, the Road Dogg and Billy Gunn will put up a hell of a fight. But we all three believe tag team champions will remain the Rhodes Brothers at the end of the night, and they'll split up sometime next month or so.
Yeah, I think this will happen, but from like I keep thinking about like what if WWE with they're so quick to try to break up teams. I think they may do it tonight, but
it's possible.
I think they'll stay. I think they'll win the title, but I think there'll be tension between the two at the end.
It's possible. It's possible. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and we'll be right back with the next coming up match where we get to see Daniel Bryan. No, actually the Big Show and Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar. We're out. Welcome back, guys, as we continue with the Royal Rumble here. We got Brock Lesnar and the Big Show next up. We got Brock Lesnar coming out with Paul Heyman. We know that. So,
what's your prediction, sir?
Well, here's my thing. Here's my thing. You know, going into the past, they've already done the storyline where Paul Heyman turned on Brock Lesnar for the Big Show. So I don't see that happening. I think it is possible that they do it over again, but I doubt it. With that being said, pay no attention to Brock Lesnar walking out with the WWE title. I have no clue exactly why he has the WWE title, but pay no attention to it. Anyways, with that being the case, we got Brock Lesnar with Paul Heyman. I think he's the WWE champion in a universe mode or something. I don't know.
Oh, remember CM Punk?
Yeah, I have no clue. But anyway, he's the champ. He's not the champ. That's the bottom line. So anyway, we got Brock Lesnar coming down. We got the Big Show. What I think will happen in real life is I think Brock Lesnar will completely destroy the Big Show. I think it'll be a short match. I don't think it'll live up. Even though Brock Lesnar can put on a show with the best of them and be in 5-star matches, I just don't see it happening with the Big Show. So, because of that, I think this match will end pretty quick and we'll see kind of a squash match. I think the Big Show will be destroyed by Brock Lesnar. That's just my personal opinion. So, Byrd?
It's kind of hard to decide because Brock Lesnar they may have him win for Big Show to get kind of look like he's not going to win, and maybe they face at Mania. But then again, it may just be till the Royal Rumble and then it'll be over. But I think I have to go with Big Show because Lesnar's the last couple matches hasn't really won anything.
Yeah, he's going to lose. I mean, he's definitely been losing matches. But
he's only beaten Triple H.
The thing of it is all right. The Big Show typically loses at WrestleMania to a celebrity, so there's no reason to push him that I can think of. Now, the Brock Lesnar, you're going to want him in some sort of major match. If Sting doesn't come back, then it looks like Brock and The Undertaker. And if that's the case, you're going to want Brock to seem like he could take The Undertaker streak. So with that being the case, if they have not signed Sting, it wouldn't make sense for Brock to lose. I think if Brock loses this match, then it's definite it's not Brock Lesnar and The Undertaker at WrestleMania. And if that's the case, that's cool. I deep down I want to see Big Show win because that means they got a bigger plan for Undertaker at Mania than Brock Lesnar, which can only mean one or two things. So with that said, I don't really know, but my gut tells me Brock Lesnar is the one that's going to Mania.
I believe he will be in WrestleMania. But I just don't think he's going to face. I think he's going to lose to Big Show here. Because Big Show, first of all, Brock Lesnar's lost to everyone except for Triple H. Well, he lost Triple H. I think he faced him twice. So he beat Triple H once and then lost. Actually, I think he's beat him twice, but still, he's not really winning much. So him losing to Big Show, they'll probably put on a good match, but he's probably going to lose. So I don't know if he'll face Undertaker at Mania because if he loses the Big Show, then how's he gonna?
But Big Show has lost all kinds. They built the Big Show up to where he had momentum, and then they took it away by jobbing him. He had this big thing, and then at SummerSlam, I believe it was. They completely, they jobbed him out to work, and since then he's been on TV with a diaper. The Big Show has been back to being a clown, and everybody knows at WrestleMania he typically clowns more than any other time. So I just don't see. I don't see them pushing the Big Show over Brock Lesnar before WrestleMania. And Brock Lesnar, pick Zebo. Beautiful. But I just don't see it. I don't know. If that's the case, who would you suspect that the Big Show would wrestle at WrestleMania? And who would you suspect that Brock Lesnar wrestles at WrestleMania?
I mean, Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania, I could see Batista. But then again, because of the Royal Rumble match between Cena and Orton, I'm still thinking maybe Cena wins and then you face Batista. So it's... So for Brock Lesnar, it's kind of hard to tell. I mean, maybe they do keep the storyline between Big Show and Lesnar, and they face at Mania. But that one, I don't know if that'd be that good of a match personally.
Who?
Lesnar and Big Show, because I think after the Royal Rumble, just one match between them two is good.
Yeah, I don't see
having them again at Mania is just going to be the same match pretty much. So I honestly don't know who Brock Lesnar will face.
The only way I can see these guys wrestling at Mania is if Paul Heyman does turn.
Yeah, Heyman turns, of course, Big Show, and then him will face at Mania.
Yeah, that's the way I see it.
Yeah, so Big Show, I think, will face a celebrity. Now, who? I don't know. He's going to face Shaq last year. Like you said, he was going to face Shaq last year. So maybe Shaq.
I think Shaq's definitely a possibility. You know,
I just don't know what celebrity would want to really wrestle at WrestleMania. I mean, Shaq was going to do it, but it's kind of hard to tell. So Big Show will face some kind of celebrity. That's all I know. That I know Big Show will face a celebrity.
Yeah, I think so.
But Lesnar, I think will face. He'll face someone big. I know that. Now Taker, I think he's going to lose to Big Show. He's not facing Taker. It's kind of stupid jobbing the Big Show and then say he's going to beat Undertaker. So.
Right. Exactly.
Now Lesnar's kind. There's so many possibilities with Lesnar. It's kind of hard to decide.
Agreed. I think so. I think so too. That referee kind of just jerked me around there. But I think either way, it's going to be good. I just don't see them pushing the Big Show over somebody like Brock Lesnar, who they can only use a couple times a year. They pay $5 million a year. I just don't see it. That referee keeps fucking me over.
Yeah, Lesnar, they pay a lot of money because he's like The Undertaker. He comes about once, twice a year to wrestle, and he puts his entire body into the match.
Right.
So he's like 40 years old, so he has a huge possibility of getting hurt. So they're paying him a lot of money. I could see them doing something like that to where they have him facing maybe The Undertaker, because since they both wrestle once a year, that'd be a very good match. But it's kind of hard.
But if Sting is going to sign with WWE, I just don't see it happening.
Yeah, I think if Sting signs, it could be Sting and Undertaker, or Sting versus Brock Lesnar. I think that'd be good too. I just don't know.
No, I don't see Sting versus Brock Lesnar happening at all. There's no reason. There's no backstory. Whereas Brock Lesnar and The Undertaker actually have a backstory. So there's actually reason to have that match.
Didn't he eliminate Undertaker at Royal Rumble?
I don't know, but that's not the point. Them coming eye to eye and talking shit to each other at the UFC event, there's a little bit more. They've been rumored to have Brock and The Undertaker for quite some time.
That's true.
So
it's kind of hard. Brock Lesnar's toss-up. You can't really predict because if he beats Big Show, he most likely there's a higher percentage of him facing Taker. But if he loses to Big Show, who's he going to face? It's hard to tell.
Yeah. And we'll get Lizzy's prediction on Brock Lesnar and The Undertaker here in just a moment. She's cooking pancakes right now. So, with that being said, you just saw pretty much my prediction of the match. Brock Lesnar taking out the Big Show, getting him with the F5. I think it's definitely going to happen. And Byrd says he believes the Big Show's going to win. So, it could be.
I'm counting Brock Lesnar out. I think there's a 60% chance that Big Show will win. But Brock Lesnar is still Brock Lesnar. They'll probably they could push him to face Undertaker.
Well, Lizzy, who do you think is going to win the match, Brock Lesnar or Big Show?
Hard to tell, because with them both being huge. Well, Brock Lesnar only being there once a year. only around this time of year, maybe probably Brock Lesnar. I'd like to see Big Show win because he's been jobbed like crazy recently. And they shouldn't do that to him.
Apparently he can wear a diaper.
Yeah. Yeah, he did for New Year's. That was like
Yep.
appalling. So I think Brock Lesnar, but I'd like to see the same storyline when Paul Heyman turns on Brock Lesnar. Big Show ends up winning. So then you got Big Show's a heel, as he should be. But Paul Heyman, that's big.
I think either way it's going to be big. I think it's going to be a good match. Next up, we got Daniel Bryan and Bray Wyatt. As you saw with this one, we got two of us picked Brock Lesnar, one of us picked Big Show. So it was not unanimous with Brock Lesnar and the Big Show. We'll be right back after this small break with Bray Wyatt versus Daniel Bryan. I think they jumped the gun on it. Hey, welcome back, guys. It's King Gunner. I'm here with Byrd and Liz as we proceed with the Royal Rumble predictions. As you see in front of us, we got Daniel Bryan and Bray Wyatt. Storyline has been brewing now, about a month, a couple months. I think they jumped the gun with this. I think what happened is Daniel Bryan turned heel, not necessarily heel, but joined the Wyatt family, and I think it was taking the momentum of somebody that was going to be a top guy in the company down. With Daniel Bryan, you want him in the top spot. So when you got him kind of doing kind of in a mental trance to a guy that is yet proven, and Bray Wyatt, I think it definitely takes down the stock of Daniel Bryan, and they saw that, and they changed it up quick. I think this match was possibly going to happen at WrestleMania. Instead, they're jumping the gun, and they may be killing off the storyline tonight at the Royal Rumble. Personally, I wouldn't mind seeing them go at WrestleMania, and I'll get to that in a minute. But I do think that because I do think it's still a possibility that they go at Mania, we may see a swerve here tonight. We may see it not end cleanly, giving them a reason to continue moving forward with this storyline. But if somebody wins this match, if Daniel Bryan wins this match cleanly, I think the storyline's killed. I think it's over. I think it's done. And maybe they'll move Bray Wyatt into some storyline with Cena or something. But I think we'll be able to tell the future of this storyline tonight. With all that being said, I don't know. I think a loss here could hurt Bryan, but I think a win here could catapult Bray Wyatt to another level. So I'm not really sure which way they'll take him. Logic says they want Daniel Bryan to get out of this shit, so they're probably just going to get Daniel Bryan the win. Bray Wyatt, I don't think he's necessarily ready for in-ring action yet, 100%. He's been injured. That's why you haven't seen him in the ring a lot. So with that being said, part of me thinks this match will end quickly in some sort of disqualification or something. So with that being said, I'm going to say Daniel Bryan via disqualification.
I actually agree with you 100% because I think that Eric Rowan and Luke Harper will interfere in the match. Like, Bray Wyatt will be losing badly or something in the beginning, and then they come in and attack Daniel Bryan. Because Daniel Bryan said something like, they will be there because they have a Royal Rumble match, so it'll just be me versus you. And then they come and attack Daniel Bryan.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's definitely possible. I think that's what I think. I think it'll be a disqualification. I think they will interfere, and I think with that said, maybe this storyline isn't done. Maybe them at Mania or them in Elimination Chamber is what we'll see. But then again, a lot of people think that we could see Daniel Bryan versus Triple H at Mania or something of that nature. I don't really know. Maybe Daniel Bryan, from what I understand, both these guys may enter the Royal Rumble. So if Daniel Bryan does come, I think he's a serious contender to win the Rumble. So I don't really know. I really don't know here.
So Daniel Bryan may be in the Rumble too?
Maybe.
But they just had a concussion, so.
Yeah, with the internet, you read so many different rumors, The only people I don't think will be in the Rumble that is in a match is the New Age Outlaws. I don't think they'll be in there. And I don't think Brock Lesnar or Big Show will be in there. Everybody else that's in a match. And I think the loser of the World Heavyweight title match will be in there. As crazy as that sounds. Well, it depends on if they do the Rumble before or after the World Heavyweight title match.
Usually the Royal Rumble is like the end of everything.
Yeah.
So it's usually the last match of the night.
It's actually happened where it wasn't the main event. Which, by the way, anybody that books a fucking Royal Rumble to not be the main event should be fired immediately.
Exactly.
It's the biggest and best match of the entire year. Everybody loves the Royal Rumble. You know, now I wish they'd go back and make the Survivor Series what it was. With Survivor Series matches, the good team versus the heel team. And I wish they'd do what they did in 90, where the survivors then went on to wrestle each other in the Survivor Series. You know, but they don't. They're fuck-ups. And with that being said, though, I'm really interested in this Daniel Bryan Bray Wyatt match, and that's why I wish it would be. That's why I think it should be WrestleMania.
You know, it may happen if the whole Daniel Bryan Triple H thing happens. Maybe it's possible that they do squashes tonight, but not in the main event. Maybe the Authority will come out and somehow interfere with it or send someone out. And Daniel Bryan will go to Triple H when that's allowed.
Yeah, it's definitely possible. But see, Daniel Bryan's been feuding with Triple H all year. Remember, he was, there's still kind of a storyline that they haven't finished, where the entire world wanted.
Could open it back.
Right, the entire world wanted to see Daniel Bryan become the champion over Randy Orton, and they didn't give the fans what they want. At some point, they're going to have to. They're going to. So my question is when and why? Are we going to have to wait for Cena to win the title and then give Daniel Bryan his chance? It's very possible. Daniel Bryan, damn, he just hit me with some sort of high cross body as his signature or finisher or something. Oh shit, he caught me. And he busted me open. But I do like the fact that they're pushing Bray Wyatt to the level that they are. Me and Smidge and Byrd, we did a wrestling radio show. We were going to have Bray Wyatt as a guest way before he was Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, he was. Should we tell him the room?
He was Husky Harris.
Oh yeah, that's right.
No,
yeah, Husky Harris was actually going to be on our show.
We don't work for the fucking WWE. We got to preserve their storylines.
Yeah, well,
we're not doing.
We were going to have him on a radio show, but I think he said yes, but
we're not doing a universe mode. We're not trying to sell our storylines right now.
Yeah, well, we were gonna have him on a radio show, but I think he said yes.
Yeah, he did, but we never did the fucking show. He did say yes. And we had it set up, and then something happened, and we didn't do the radio show. Bam. But anyway, in this match, I got Daniel Bryan winning by disqualification.
I think me and Daniel got in trouble or something.
Yeah, probably.
No, we were going to come up with questions for him, but we couldn't think of any questions.
It's because you're an idiot. How can you not think of questions to ask a wrestler? Alright, so I got Daniel Bryan winning by disqualification. Byrd, who the fuck do you got winning the match?
Oh, I have Daniel Bryan winning. I already gave you my opinion.
Clean or by disqualification or what?
I said by disqualification.
Lizzy.
I'm actually going to be the outcast here with the whole Triple H thing being a possibility. I will say Bray Wyatt by disqualification because I think something will happen and someone will come and attack. No. Okay,
No, I don't think.
I screwed that up.
Yeah, disqualification. Yeah.
Someone will come out and help Bray Wyatt.
So you think Bray Wyatt will get the win?
Yes,
the 1, 2, 3.
Because someone sent someone out to help him, I think it'll be the Authority sending someone out to help him in Triple H, and then that'll open up that whole storyline.
No, I actually hope that does happen. I love Daniel Bryan, but I actually hope Bray Wyatt gets the win tonight. I hope he does. I just don't think they'll do it. But I'm with you. I think it's definitely a possibility. But
it'd be interesting. People would be like, "What?" And then
this was actually the hardest match for me to pick. This was harder for me to pick than the Rumble. And you guys will get my Rumble pick later, but
I still don't know what my pick is.
We'll talk about that later in the show. But with this being said, I do believe Daniel Bryan. This was just hard because I don't know if they want to push and continue to build up Bray Wyatt, or they want to make Bryan look unbeatable. So I really don't know. With that being said, we have another match in which we did not all agree unanimously, which I like. So we got 2 for Daniel Bryan, 1 for Bray Wyatt. So the consensus so far is that we have the Rhodes brothers retaining the tag titles. Where the consensus so far is that Brock Lesnar defeats the Big Show. And the consensus so far is that Daniel Bryan defeats Bray Wyatt via disqualification. But we definitely have some interesting picks along the way, and it's possible. The only thing I do not think is possible is Dave's Big Show pick. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and take a small break, and we'll be back with the WWE World Heavyweight Championship match. John Cena, Lizzy's favorite, against Randy Orton, the guy that has been one of my favorites for years. So with that being said, we'll be right back after this small break with the World Heavyweight. Alright guys, and up next we have the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. I actually do love the name of that championship. I think they combined them perfectly. A lot of people have been talking shit that it sounds too long. I think it's a great name for the world title. WWE World Heavyweight Championship. It makes it sound legit and like the biggest title on the fucking planet. And I like the way they did it. I think they couldn't have done it any better.
I just don't like that they mixed the title.
I do. I'm glad
I just think
I like
that...
the Undisputed Champ kind of...
Yeah, because if you're Undisputed
cool,
Champ, like Chris Jericho was the first, and he did it
But here's the thing.
out of complete nowhere.
Here's the thing. If they continuously do that, it's a continued reminder that there was 2 championships. I don't think they should do that. I think they should kill the fact that there was 2 championships, like they're doing right now, to the point where everybody can forget about it, that there was 2 championships. It's just the main title on the planet. They want to say, I'm the biggest wrestling company on the fucking planet. And this title right here is the biggest fucking wrestling title on the planet. Because before, who really knew which one was bigger? You had us WCW guys that said, well, it was the World Heavyweight title. You had the WWE guys saying, well, it was the WWE title. One was the Hulk Hogan title. One was the Ric Flair title. So this one combines them both and says, this title.
It's one big super title.
Right.
I know, but wouldn't you want the World Heavyweight and WWE both apart?
No,
because
I don't like not being able to tell who's the best wrestler on the planet.
Well, you can look at their records.
No, I don't want to. I want there to be a title for the best wrestler on the planet. I shouldn't have to research the records, even though I do. I should be able to look at the title. Who holds the title? Is the man. To, like Flair used to say, to be the man, you have to beat the man. How can you beat the man if there's 2 the man?
Well, you can decide who you can personally have an opinion about. I think
they should kill SmackDown too.
No.
Kill SmackDown?
And if you're gonna have SmackDown, fine. That's fine.
Make it more interesting.
That's fine. You can make it more interesting, but I don't believe each show should have its own title.
I do personally. I didn't like when they. I liked it when like Friday Night SmackDown and Monday Night Raw are 2 like different shows warring with each other with Lauren Nice and Teddy Long.
I don't like it. Unless if they're gonna do it, here's what they should do. They should buy TNA and make their own. What they should have done is what they should have done with the WWE. I mean, with WCW. You have 2 different companies warring. Everybody knows Raw and SmackDown's the same fucking company. It's the same people. There's no point.
Well, like if you, that's what I'm talking about.
And
with the split titles. Because if Raw has WWE Championship, and then SmackDown has the World Heavyweight Championship, then they're split. And if they have 2 different general managers,
they did the brand split for 10 years. Yeah, they tried it. It was great. It was outstanding. But the brand split has worn itself out. Nobody's interested in the brand split anymore. You may like it, but majority of wrestling fans are not interested in the brand split because most people don't watch SmackDown anyway. So the truth of it is
sellout season.
Huh?
That sellout season have a lot of views for SmackDown.
Not like Raw. Well, that's why SmackDown's not live. It's because it's the B show. It's not the major show.
Anyway, who's everybody's picks? That's what actually matters.
Well, with that being said, obviously, here's the thing. We're going into this amazing matchup. I love Randy Orton versus John Cena. I always have. I love it when they wrestle. They came up in the OVW together. Me and one of my old best friends, we used to continuously go back and forth. He was a Cena fan. I'm an Orton fan. But I really only like Orton when he's heel. And he is heel right now. With that said, part of me, I would love to see Orton remain the champ. Unless Cena's going to turn heel. When it comes to what I think will happen, with Orton and the Authority going back and forth, my logic says there's something going to happen there. Maybe they don't want Orton as the champ going into Mania.
I could see Orton. I could see that the Authority come out and mess with Orton, and Orton lose the title, and it could be Orton and Triple H.
Here's what I would like to see. Yeah, that could happen. That would be great. That would give. Here's what I would like to see. I would like to see Cena turn heel and join the Authority. I would like him to become the corporate Cena and join the Authority.
Corporate Cena?
Yeah, that's what he belongs. He is the corporate face. He's the Super Cena. He gets pushed all the time by the company. That's who he is. That's the truth.
Finally change his gimmick.
Yep. But with that being said, I don't think it'll happen. So I think Cena wins the title because he's the guy that got rid of Batista. If Cena wins the title, I think we will absolutely see Batista win the Royal Rumble. Absolutely Cena Batista at WrestleMania. If Orton wins, I still don't know. It still could be Batista. But
yeah, because Orton and him had a face-to-face confrontation in the ring, so.
Cena's going for that 16 times. I think they're going to give it to him. I don't think he's going for 16 times here, but he's going for the record of 16 times at some point. So with that being the case, I think they're going to try to give Cena as many world title runs as possible. So I think Cena wins tonight, continues being the actual face of the company.
He's been the face of the company.
Yeah, he is. I love Orton. I think Orton's a better wrestler, but I think Cena's the face of the company.
When you see WWE, you always see John Cena. Just
and that would be a beautiful way of how to turn him heel.
It would.
Yeah, because Hulk Hogan, when he went to the NWO back in the day, he was the face of the company, good guy. He's been a good guy for years.
Make Cena
then they turned him just randomly.
Make Cena finally admit he's the face of the company and that he runs shit. And then that'll make him a bad guy. And people, it's just the truth.
People actually, people boo Cena, but it'll be more cheers, I think, if he turns heel.
I think with Cena, with this particular match, with him, with it being as personal as it got with the attack on his father.
They've done that before, though, with Orton.
Yeah, I know, but I think that it kind of adds to why people think he's going to win.
Yeah.
Personally, I think Randy Orton will win, only because of the Batista-Randy Orton history. So,
yeah,
I'd like to see that, but at the same time, I'm a John Cena fan, so of course I want to see John Cena win. So, John Cena going heel would be beautiful. That would be the best thing that ever happened.
Here's what makes this match actually hard to pick. Is that I could see Batista winning the Rumble and facing either one of these guys.
Yeah,
both of them make sense. And that's also why part of me thinks they're not going to let Batista win the Rumble, because everybody's right now has to be predicting Batista. Because
they may have someone no one expected doing.
Like Daniel Bryan.
Yeah, Daniel Bryan, Bray Wyatt. They could have anybody. Yeah, because like you said, the Cena-Bray Wyatt rivalry. Yeah, that would be perfect if Bray Wyatt won the Rumble.
There's rumors that Sheamus is coming back.
Right, Sheamus.
Oh yeah, Sheamus. What if he's heel?
Everybody
always. Heel, and what if he comes back during the Rumble and ends up winning it? Because remember, if you go back to 2010, I believe, when Edge came back when he was injured, he ended up winning the Rumble, and no one thought he was going to. So maybe it could be the same thing, just with Sheamus.
No, that's a perfect prediction. That's a perfect possibility. Sheamus coming back to win the Rumble, and that would be amazing, actually.
Yeah. I never had to get my pick
spot like Edge did.
Yeah, I never really gave my pick for this match, so I'm personally gonna pick Cena. Because I think there's a couple possibilities with Cena now. Because there's Sheamus. I totally forgot about Sheamus. I forgot he was coming. He most likely will be coming back to Rome.
And Jericho. I think Jericho will be back.
Yeah, it could be Jericho. There's Sheamus has feuded with Cena before.
Well, they're advertising. Well, we'll get to the Rumble later. Okay, so Cena.
This match, I think it's going to be Randy Orton, but I'd love to see Cena and him go heel. That's what I want to see, but I don't think that's what's going to happen just based off what I've seen.
I think John Cena walks away with the title.
I hope so.
I hope
he does.
I hope Randy Orton kicks his ass.
So
but I think Cena will win.
Okay,
Well,
so
I'm a Cena fan, so of course I'm going to say
two of us want Cena to win. I mean, want Orton to win, but think Cena will win. The other one wants Cena to win and thinks Orton will win. So either way, none of us believe the WWE is going to give us what we want tonight. So the truth of it is I think that pretty much describes the WWE World Heavyweight Title match. Consensus says John Cena is walking away with the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. With that being said, we'll be right back after this small break with our prediction of the Royal Rumble itself. I'll give you the list of guys that are involved in the Royal Rumble. It's going to take me a second. I got to set this thing up because I'm going to put the real guys that are involved in the Royal Rumble matchup. And so when we come back, we're doing... Welcome back, guys. It's time for the 30-man over-the-top Royal Rumble. I want to start off by saying, obviously, I wish this was 40 men because there's a lot of men they could still add into this Rumble. 2 men that's not in this Rumble that may be in this Rumble is the Usos. I do want to say that as kind of a side note. In fact, I think they may even have already been confirmed for the Rumble. But there's some things that I think is going to happen here. If that's the case, I think people like Bray Wyatt and Daniel Bryan will not be in the Rumble. But here's the thing. I got some surprises coming that I think will happen in this Rumble. I don't know which 2 guys to take out and install the Usos. Probably Daniel Bryan and Bray Wyatt. But for this video alone, we're going to leave the Usos out of it because I think it's possible we may see some comebacks. And I don't know who to take out for the Usos. Plus, I don't even think I have the Usos down low, which it's a mistake on my behalf. I need to. But anyway, with that said, we're about to move forward. We have a huge Royal Rumble tonight. It's my favorite match of the year. I love the fucking Royal Rumble. I think it's the best there is.
It's the most unpredictable match.
This year it seems highly predictable. I think everybody in the world thinks Batista's going to win the Royal Rumble. If you're going to talk so low, you got to come over here. You got to talk loud. But yeah, absolutely. I do think they may surprise us. Lizzy hit the nail on the head. Part of me thinks that the WWE will swerve us because they think everyone thinks Batista's going to win. Batista's the obvious favorite, in my opinion. But I think we're going to see some returns in this one. I think Sheamus is kind of the wild card. I think Sheamus could come back. We haven't seen Ziggler in a while, and I think we won't see Ziggler. He's not on the list. I don't think we'll see Ziggler. Jericho is already scheduled for matches at house shows in March. So it is possible we see Jericho. Plus, I think we're going to see one surprise. I think we're going to see AJ Styles. And we'll get to that later. I do think we'll see AJ Styles. I think we'll see Jericho. I think we'll see Sheamus.
Dad, you did forget to put CM Punk at number 1.
Yeah, they wouldn't let me change the orders. CM Punk in real life is number 1.
In this case, it's Roman Reigns.
Yep. I think in this Royal Rumble, we'll see the split of the Shield. I think they'll have a triple threat match at WrestleMania. All 3 of the Shield against each other.
That match is going to be amazing.
I think Roman Reigns will turn face.
But the way they did the promo on SmackDown Friday, I think Roman Reigns is going to be the big man in the Shield.
Absolutely. I do think it's possible. Roman Reigns seems to be the guy that's going to come out of the Shield and be, in my opinion, the most dominant for the world title. Dean Ambrose is going to be a great U.S. champ, Intercontinental champ type guy, and maybe even a contend for the World Heavyweight title at some point.
I think Seth Rollins is the best talent, but they're going to make him the Ted DiBiase.
I think exactly. I know what you're saying. Look at this. 1 and 2 is the Shield. Now that is not a possibility. It is possible with CM Punk being number 1 that number 2, 3, and 4 is the Shield, and they eliminate CM Punk because everybody thinks CM Punk is going to go all the way, and maybe not win it, but last the longest. Look at this shit.
You never know.
No, but I will say this: my prediction with the Rumble is that the Shield cracks. And maybe they don't crack until the Elimination Chamber. But they're cracking. No question about it.
But that promo just kind of stole it for me. I know they're going to break up soon, probably.
Absolutely.
Probably
If not at the Royal Rumble, it's on Raw.
Like, the main rule of the Royal Rumble is every man for himself. And they may end up to where they eliminate everybody else. And there's just the 3 of them in there and they have to fight. They don't have
absolutely.
Choice.
My prediction with CM Punk being number 1 is he will be the guy that does that whole gimmick where he lasts almost all the Rumble. You want him to win. But I do not think I think there's a 0% chance of CM Punk winning the Royal Rumble this year.
I mean,
0%.
I don't know if you can give him a 0%. Yes, CM Punk.
Well, that and there's not many stars in this Rumble according to the roster that they have on the roster. The only possibilities is Batista and Punk. Oh, I don't control none of these guys. Well, with that being said, CM Punk, Alberto Del Rio, and Batista are the only. Sheamus is not booked for the Rumble.
Yeah,
I do think he's. But the way the WWE has it booked, the only stars are CM Punk, Batista, and who else did I just say? Alberto Del Rio. And Rey Mysterio is a former winner. But Rey Mysterio's not going to win the Rumble. So, and Alberto Del Rio's not going to win the Rumble.
I think Rey Mysterio will actually get hurt in this match.
Well, you say that about every match. Daniel Bryan, number 3. That would be cool. Daniel Bryan. We don't even know if Daniel Bryan's going to be in the Rumble, but from what I've understood, there is a possibility that him and Bray Wyatt will both be in the Rumble, even though they got a match. We see it all the time. A lot of times there's guys with singles matches that still goes into the Rumble. I think you have to have Cody Rhodes and Goldust enter the Rumble.
So you see what's kind of happening here is Roman Reigns already did an elbow drop on Dean Ambrose. So maybe.
Yeah, you gotta talk louder, bud. You're whispering.
Sorry.
Hey guys.
But anyways.
I gotta tell you something.
Right. Listen, I think Daniel Bryan will be. I think Daniel Bryan is one of the 3 possibilities. If he's in the Rumble, you have to consider him one of the possible favorites. If he's not in the Rumble, I think WWE is making a mistake. You know, this is the biggest, in my opinion, right behind WrestleMania as the biggest pay-per-view of the year. In my opinion, it's my favorite. Here comes Damian Sandow. I think you have to have Daniel Bryan in this match. To not have Daniel Bryan in this match would be just fucking stupid. Roman Reigns.
Daniel Bryan, he's already one of the greatest performers in the Rumble.
Yeah. I think at some point we should see Daniel Bryan, CM Punk, and AJ Styles. I'm telling you right now. My prediction, and remember you guys heard it here, is that AJ Styles comes in for the Rumble. And let me tell you why I think it should happen. If you're the WWE and you're not sure about signing AJ Styles because you're not sure if your fans will know who he is, sign him for the Rumble. If he gets a huge pop, sign him through WrestleMania. If AJ Styles gets the pop by the crowd, then you know you have something and you can sign him. This is the perfect opportunity to test out how well the WWE fans know who Roman Reigns eliminated Dean Ambrose. I think that'll really happen.
Roman Reigns may eliminate both of them so we can kind of be like, yeah, I'm a good guy. So I think he'll stay a heel.
Yeah.
But
I think he'll be a good guy, actually.
I think Roman Reigns will be a good guy.
Really?
Yeah.
But look at him. Think of his family.
I think
Rikishi, he's part of
Usos are his cousins.
I think he'll be like a Batista type guy. I really do. But here's my thing.
I just think he's the fan favorite.
Yeah, absolutely.
Out of the 3, I think Roman Reigns is everybody's favorite.
Back to my AJ Styles talk. I think the smart move for the WWE is to bring him in for this, because that way you can judge how the crowd responds to him. And then if you like what you see, sign him long term. Sign AJ Styles long term. This is the perfect chance to give him a tryout with the WWE. And if the fans don't react, don't sign him. Send him back to Ring of Honor.
Roman Reigns eliminated Daniel Bryan.
Roman Reigns is eliminating a lot of guys.
He's eliminated everyone.
I think that'll happen.
I do think it'll happen. I think they'll do that with him. They'll do kind of a Kane Diesel type thing where he eliminates so many guys.
There goes.
Cody Rhodes and Goldust. I think this is where the crack starts. Either this or the tag match itself. But I think that'll happen.
I think if they both are in the match, I think they're going to win the tag team match. But I think that they may face in the Rumble and turn on.
R-Truth, I think, will put on a good show, but I think he's here for filler. I don't think anything will come out of R-Truth being in this at all. There's a lot of guys that's missing, man. Brodus Clay, I don't think is going to be in it. Tensai, I don't think is going to be in it. This is why I think they should have done a 40-man. I really think they should have done a 40-man Royal Rumble.
Yeah, if they did a 4-man Royal Rumble, they could have Clay, they could have
Tensai, they could have
even the Great Khali. They could have a lot of people.
Those little essays,
Diego and Fernando.
Yep.
The thing about WWE is like It was funny watching like some of the divas go try to get into the match.
Karma,
like
she
having
went in
Karma,
that was just
having
crazy.
Karma, Beth Phoenix. They don't have those divas anymore.
Here's the thing. Here's what I think they'll do with Darren Young and Titus O'Neil. I think they'll both be in there. Titus O'Neil will be eliminated pretty soon, but I think they are going to let Darren Young hang around a while because, you know, pushing the gay agenda. I do think Jake the Snake Roberts will be in the Royal Rumble. He'll be one of the legends in there. I think Jake the Snake Roberts will be here. He was there recently at the Raw Old School. The WWE loved what he done. Apparently, a lot of people are giving good reviews about Jake the Snake Roberts, saying he's sober and everything's good. I could see Jake the Snake being in the Royal Rumble. You know, Jake almost eliminated Roman Reigns.
Oh, there goes our truth.
Yep, I do think that Jake Snake will be in there. Wade Barrett gave up his spot to a guy, and he said the hint was voodoo. I think we're going to get Papa Shango. Not necessarily Papa Shango. I think we'll get the Godfather version of Kama / Charles Wright. You know, anyway, for you fans that know their real names, Charles Wright, I think, is who he's referring to. But you see Jake the Snake in there. It'd be interesting to see him out there. Here comes Rey. Rey's another star that's in there. I do not see Rey Mysterio winning the Royal Rumble.
Neither do I. I think he'll be. Man, but if he's early in the Rumble, he's getting hurt. You guys can't say he won't be hurt if he's in it too long. Oh, Jake the Snake got eliminated by Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns is eliminating everybody. You know, I would love to see them book Roman Reigns to win the Royal Rumble.
So would I. That'd be perfect.
It would build a
there
superstar,
goes
but
Reigns.
Roman Reigns is out. Cody Rhodes got him. I would like to see somebody like Cody Rhodes or Roman Reigns or somebody different win and get a big push to the superstar. And Bray Wyatt's fine. Here comes Orton, the loser of the world title match. He's in here, which that is another star. If they do the loser of the world title in the Rumble,
whoever loses will be in the Rumble. I think Cena.
That's what we don't know, but truth of it is, I think I almost don't think they should, but they need the star power in the Rumble. So part of me thinks they will, but I don't think they should.
Oh, there goes Cody Rhodes.
And there goes Darren Young. Randy Orton. May get him? Nope. But Randy Orton's definitely a possibility to be in the Rumble. I don't see Randy Orton winning the Rumble, especially if John Cena win, because that would make it John Cena versus Randy Orton at Mania, which it is possible. It is.
The Miz is also in there. That could be a possibility.
No. They've been jobbing the Miz out for a long ass time. I would love to see the Miz win the Royal Rumble.
Miz is my favorite wrestler.
He's one of my favorite wrestlers. I love the Miz, especially as a heel. I don't like him as a face. I like him as a heel.
As a face, I think he's a good wrestler either way. I think he's
funny.
better.
I think he's funny. I think I like the Miz. I just don't think that him. I like him better when he's an asshole. I like him better as a heel. I think that he fits the heel role better.
Yeah, the Miz is a lot better at it.
Yeah.
I think he's hilarious. Personally.
Oh, look at that.
See, Darren. That's kind of obvious.
Glitch.
Yeah, I saw that glitch. Kofi. I think Kofi will have a great Royal Rumble.
He always does.
I think he'll do little slick shit.
He's so innovative, and that's what makes him so good.
He does little slick shit. John Morrison used to do slick shit in the Rumble.
I saw John Morrison, and he got on the barricade and held on to it. I don't remember if he jumped back to it or not.
No, what he did was he started doing a tightrope on the barricade and jumped on it.
WWE needs to bring John Morrison back.
Yeah, why'd they fire him?
Because of Melina.
What about her?
They were firing Melina and John Morrison. That's John Morrison's girl. John Morrison talks shit on Twitter about him. Because they fired Melina. And so they fired John Morrison.
Was Melina a whore or something?
Yeah, Melina's a whore. Jack Swagger, that's who I hope wins the Royal Rumble. That's who I hope wins the Royal Rumble. I don't think he will, though.
That would be a good.
I just hope they don't have Swagger and Cesaro have a problem. I
They
like
are
them.
really good together.
I like them as a tag team. I don't want
They
them
are the
to split.
strongest men in WWE.
They need to listen. I'm okay with tag teams splitting up once in a while, but I don't want the WWE to fuck up their tag team division again. Right now, there's some strong tag teams. They gotta keep them as a tag team.
I like the patriotism of them.
Yeah. Oh, I love that whole Patriot gimmick with Jack Swagger. I love it. I'm a libertarian and
yeah. Seb Coulter gotten any? Is he still getting TV time or?
yeah. For you fans that don't know, I got the "Don't Tread on Me" thing that you see with Jack Swagger hanging on my wall. I got the flag hanging on my wall. Got the T-shirt. I'm very much.
The hat.
They're doing it to make fun of the Patriot movement, but I really enjoy it. Papa Shango, aka the Godfather, aka the guy that took Wade Barrett's spot. So it'll be interesting to see him out there with the Warrior hanging around. It'll be interesting to see Papa Shango back as Papa Shango. Maybe the WWE does bring him out as Papa Shango. And maybe with the Warrior back, we may see that gimmick restarted going into WrestleMania, even though they won't have a match. I don't see them having a match. But it would be definitely a cool gimmick, a cool storyline, kind of a side storyline going into Warriors Hall of Fame induction. It would be really cool, I think. Come CM Punk. He was supposed to be number 1, but he's number 15 here. Either way, I think he'll still be around in the Royal Rumble at this time. So,
CM Punk's my favorite wrestler right now.
I think he's the best right now. I think him and Daniel Bryan are easily
Seems
number
like they're
1.
trying to drop him though. It's kind of annoying.
I think he's easily number 1 and number 2. And Daniel Bryan and
I don't
CM
think
Punk.
he's lost in a while.
No, CM Punk's great. It's just after that year, 400 something days as champ, he got the WrestleMania Undertaker thing, and I think they're pushing some other people.
Yeah.
They did that with Punk. Now they're gonna do it with Daniel Bryan and get Daniel Bryan up there. And then, that's creating stars. I like it. I like the fact that they created a star in CM Punk. They're doing it with Daniel Bryan. They deserve to be there. Ryback is another guy, but they've been jobbing him out. Ryback is not what Ryback was last year.
Yeah, I think they should have done with Ryback what they did with Goldberg.
Right, they did.
Because people started, because Ryback was doing exactly what Goldberg did for the most part.
Now they got
Winning
Ryback as a joke. Ryback's a fucking joke right now.
With Ryback, so and that's just
It doesn't always
stupid.